Hey, it's Anna from Board Game Babes, and I have Kelsey here with me today. And we're going to be doing an overview of One Night Ultimate Werewolf. It's one of our favorite party games. It comes out like every board game night that we have, and it also comes with a free app that you can download.
This is a quicker version of the Ultimate Werewolf. It takes about 10 minutes to play, and it's between 3 to 10 people.
So we're going to be demonstrating a basic 5-player game. So the roles that we have are the villagers, the seer, robber, troublemaker, and 2 werewolves. The game also comes with tokens that match your character, so you just remember what's all in the game. So on one team would be the villagers, the seer, the robber, and the troublemaker, and the werewolves are on a separate team. So during the night phase, the seer will open her eyes and either look at someone else's card or 2 of the center cards. The werewolves will wake up and find other werewolves.
The troublemaker will switch cards between 2 other players, and the robber will switch cards from his card and another player's card and view his new role.
Okay. So next, we're going to be flipping all the cards over and shuffling them and dealing out all the roles as if we were playing a 5-player game. 3 cards will go in the center, and these roles don't belong to anybody, but they make the game more interesting. And then we'll flip over our roles, and I am a werewolf.
And I'm just a villager.
Okay, so this game also comes with a free app that you can download, and it makes the gameplay much easier. So this is what the app looks like, and I've selected all the characters that are in our game. Okay, so the app will go through all of the roles and kind of tell you what to do. So I'm just gonna press play.
Everyone, close your eyes. Werewolves, wake up and look for other werewolves.
So this is where I would look around and find my other werewolf.
You may look at a card from the center.
And if I was the only werewolf, I could look at a center card.
Werewolves, close your eyes. Seer, wake up. You may look at another player's card, or 2 of the center cards.
So the seer would look at someone else's card or 2 of the center cards.
Seer, close your eyes. Robber, wake up. You may exchange your card with another player's card, and then view your new card.
In our game, the robber is not in play. It would be in the center.
Robber, close your eyes. Troublemaker, wake up. You may exchange cards between 2 other players. Troublemaker, close your eyes. Everyone, keep your eyes closed and reach out and move your card around slightly.
This is where the app tells you to move your card around because during the game, it can be quite obvious whose role was switched if you notice that your card looks a little slightly out of place, so that's why it tells you to do that. So after the night phase, we're on the day phase, and during the day phase, the werewolves are trying to make the other people think that someone else is a werewolf, and the villagers are trying to find out who the werewolf is. So this is the discussion phase, and you can lie as much as you want. So for example, I'm the werewolf, so I might wait a little while before I say anything until somebody claims to be a role, and then use this as a strategy to try to claim a role that nobody has claimed. Or I can try to claim a role quickly and make people think that I'm something else. So for example, I might claim that I switched these 2 cards, and we know that this person was in fact the real troublemaker, so at this point they might pipe up and say that, no, hey, I'm the troublemaker and I actually did this. The seer could also verify this information because the seer saw this troublemaker card, and then everybody would know that I was lying, but it also depends on who you believe. Kelsey was a villager, so
I don't know anything, and I didn't do anything during the night.
whatever. So that's basically a game. You can time the discussion phase on the app. We have it set for 5 minutes. At the end of the 5 minutes, everybody would point to who they think the werewolves are, and majority vote wins. So if most of the fingers were pointed at me, I would die, and the villager team would win because they killed the werewolf.
If a villager dies, then the werewolf team wins.
And that's basically how you would play One Night Ultimate Werewolf. So just a quick review of this game. It's a really good Mafia style game. Growing up, I've always loved the Mafia games. It's a quick game, and it's really easy to learn to teach new players.
If you have played the Ultimate Werewolf game, this is definitely a great version of it. It is much easier to play with beginner gamers, as there is very simple versions of the characters and a lot less characters to choose from.
Another really nice thing about this one is that it comes with the free app. So the classic moderator role from Ultimate Werewolf is replaced by the app if you want, which allows another person to play instead of being the classic moderator role. Some of the things that we don't really like about this game is that it can be really difficult to be the werewolf, depending on how much you know your friends and their kind of bluffing tells and stuff. And for example, if the seer sees the werewolf and then says it right away, it can be really hard to bluff your way out of it. Another thing that can be kind of annoying is that if you have a quiet room and people are moving around, the game can get ruined if somebody hears you do something during the night phase. So just a helpful hint is to have the app really loud and have the background music playing. And then one final thing, sometimes it can be obvious if two of the roles were switched. So if you are a character that switches people's roles around, another hint is to move everybody's cards around so that it's not obvious whose cards were moved. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.